Hello guys, welcome to this video explanation about the 6 V's of big data. Today I'm going to talk to you about this kind of a data architecture here. It's a fundamental knowledge, and it is very important to us to know it. Big data is data that is harmonized in a large amount of data, so it can be saved in notebooks or AWS notebooks, Azure, GCP. It is ideal to us to save it in cloud, so it's easier to deal. In this image here, in this figure, we have the 6 V's of big data, and I want you to pay attention in it because the first part of this figure is about where the data comes from. So the data can be extracted by applications like ERP softwares that save the data in databases like Oracle, SQL Server, and Postgres. And we can extract this information from these applications. We also have databases, like I have already mentioned. Um, and in this figure, it says about social media. We have a non-transaction database that is more used nowadays to save this kind of data. We can take it as an example where this data comes from. When we are talking about the e-commerces, for example, this data is when you are shopping something and you place it in a shop mart, your uh, order is gonna be saved in a non-transaction database, so it's faster than transactions database, and it takes more sense to use it. So this data can be extracted from this diversity of applications, databases, CSV files, Excel files, PDFs. All of this can be extracted talking about big data. Okay, so the first V of big data is variety. And what it means the variety of data that we can save. uh, it can be extracted from applications, databases, known databases, uh, and non-transactions databases. It can be extracted from social medias. It can be extracted from PDFs, CSV files. That's already we talked about. And we also have the volume. The volume must be um, about uh, 59 zettabytes of data generated. So this is information from 2020 years. And I am showing you a part of the book, Deciphering Data Architectures. That is a book that I also recommend you to read it, because it's gonna enhance your knowledge, and it's very important to show you a big picture of what data means and what big data means. uh, I also recommend it to you to read it, because it's very powerful knowledge that you're going to acquire here. So let's just jump into the chapter that I was showing. And the next V of these 6 V's of big data is velocity. When we are talking about data, we can process data in batch. Uh, we can schedule an instruction or a load or processing data in 1 to 1 hour or to 24 hours. We can process the data in batch. So it's gonna be processed once a day or from 1 to 1 hour. And we also have the real-time events when we are talking about Netflix, for example, or HBO, Disney, Spotify. All these datas, like audios and videos, must be processed in real time. So it's very important for us to think in an architecture that's gonna be scalable in velocity. So the user must not be impacted uh, negatively by this architecture. Okay, so the next TV of the data big data V's is value. All of these V's is about generating value to someone, and who is gonna use this value? The dashboards, applications, and data scientists, data analysts. Uh, this value that we extracted from a Veracity. We have volume of this data and velocity. We also have defined if you want to process it as batch transfer or a real-time event in streaming this data is to generate value. So this value can be used for business persons. It can be used for data scientists. It can be used as machine learners, engineers to train their uh, agents. Okay. And also data scientists to predict something by this data. So these are the 6 V's of the big data, and it's very important. And there is another dashboard here that another figure that I want you to take a look. So big data processing, it can be used or extracted by DB database or IoT sensors. For example, if you have a camera and this camera captures image from a human uh, and you are not at home, so this picture that the camera has captured can be sent to the user in a WhatsApp or in a specific app that can be developed also, communicating that there is probably a problem uh, in that time. Okay, because if there is a human outside, maybe it can be danger, or it can be just someone who wants to deliver you something, this kind of things. Okay, so you can use also agents to manipulate this image, so it can tell you by the face expressions or the manner that this person is acting, if it is positive or negative behaviors. So it's gonna pass through a pipeline of processing this data, and it's gonna generate ideas, or it can generate patterns or dashboards to high level value insights, especially to business persons, stakeholders. Okay, so we have this documents, images and videos, social medias, contents that pass through a pipeline here, and it chance the data, process it, clean it, and this gold data can be used to generate ideas or generate value. That's the main focus of this processed data, to generate value to someone. So that's uh, for what we use the 6 V's of data. So all of it is about generating value that can be consumed by data scientists, also uh, stakeholders, business persons, machine learning AI engineers, and that's how it works. Okay, so that's it's what I wanted to share with you, and I recommend you immensely of reading this book, Deciphering Data Architectures. It's gonna help you a lot, as it is helping me right now. Okay, so that is the video. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.